What is going to happen to the planet? This is a question. The Finnish government has conducted an extensive study and it's actually come up with 4 scenarios. The first one is the cooperation world, where global cooperation strengthens, rule based systems accelerate and expand. The second is one where tech giants rule the planet and they have access and control of resources. The third is called the blocks world, where the planet fractures into segments and different sections. And the fourth and most devastating is called the fracturing. And it outlines several key issues that are not good. In the fracturing world scenario, the study conducted by the Finnish government says that between 2025 and 2029, they model the breakdown of world order and growing economic uncertainty, with the trade wars intensifying, with Western cooperation deteriorating, and with the advancement of problems like what we're seeing in Ukraine right now. Environment and security failures persist. So, international climate accords, nature, and the attempts to mitigate that really fail. They talk about how Middle East conflict broadens and how dictatorships strengthen their grasp on control of the planet. In this scenario, scenario 4, misinformation and disinformation only grows. And there are decisions which are made no longer on the basis of evidence. They outline a scenario between 2030 and 2034 where the majority of states withdraw from the Paris Accords, where EU member states abandon their climate obligations, and where mitigation of climate change and human measures weaken substantially. In their scenario between 2035 and 2039, there's a sort of collapse of the ecosystem and a giant climate migration. So climate change intensifies, clean water shortages drive massive population movements, there's massive biodiversity losses, there's problems with pollination, and unfortunately the systems that were put in place to regulate and govern that, obviously because of everything we else just talked about, have sort of failed. Child mortality obviously declines. Interestingly, movements emphasizing analog life, something I'm passionate about, they begin to emerge. And they outline scenarios of mass migration due to climate. And of course, this is all just a report. It's a theoretical exercise. But they outline between 2025 and 29 political failures, 2030 to 2034 international breakdown, 2035 to 2039 environmental collapse, and 2040 to 24 complete systemic failure. We are all connected.